Hey boys and girls, this is Wildman Willis here, and I'm doing a review of NXT Takeover. The end is the beginning. That's the full title, folks. It's not just called The End. So, all in all, my thoughts of this special, NXT does it again. Great matches, great drama, great suspense. A top card from beginning to end. No wasted time, no wasted promos, just action, 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 action. Good wrestling. Why can't Raw and SmackDown be like NXT? But I guess if it was like NXT, then it won't be the same. So, going into the first match, my man Ty Dillinger, the perfect 10, wrestles a newcomer. I'm going to screw this dude's name up. Andre Sin Almost. I guess that's how you say that guy's name. I'm not good with that one, so pretty good match. Ty Dillinger always has the crowd, but the newcomer to NXT with his luchador style beats the perfect 10, and I guess Ty Dillinger will have a feud with this guy. I don't know. We'll see. So we're going to go into the next match of the night. Two of my favorite matches of the night. The American Alpha, the NXT Tag Team Champions versus the Revival. A good, great back and forth match. Forth and back match. But the former tag team champs get the upper hand at the last second and take the titles back from America Alpha. And good match, but the most talked about thing about the match is what happened after the match. Two big Samoan dudes, they haven't announced their names yet, but I know they probably some prospects from Japan. And guess who their manager is? Out of nowhere, who we ain't seen in a long time. Our man Precious Paul Ellering comes back to the WWE to manage the team. So we'll see where that goes. Still, American Alpha and the Rival put on a good match, and good for Jordan and Gable and good for the Revival. So the next match we had, it just flowed in back and forth. The next match was Nakamura versus the greatest man that ever lived, Austin Aries. Of course, you know Nakamura is just that beast. I can't wait for him to come up to the main roster and kick Roman Reigns' head off and take his title if he still be the champ by then. So, a good back and forth match with Aries and Shinsuke. So, coming into the match, Austin Aries had a little bit of a handicap because he had some busted ribs. So, Nakamura was taking advantage of it. A good, great, do all these matches a good back and forth, back and forth. But Shinsuke took advantage of a dive that was missed outside by Austin Aries, kicked his head off, and called the match 1, 2, 3, and that was the end of that. Then we had the Women's Championship with my boo Asuka versus Nia Jax. Nia Jackson improved since she first started. She's playing a hell of a bad guy. And I wish she would teach her cousin Roman a thing or two. But we won't go into that. But Nia Jax seemed to have the upper hand most of the match. But Asuka kept on chopping that big tree down with kicks and chops and submission holds and everything else. But near the end, Asuka just kicked her damn head off and won the match for the 1, 2, 3. So we go to the main event in the steel cage. Our man Finn Balor coming out in the demon outfit, hide behind the cage, and his excellent entrance versus badass Samoa Joe. And pretty good match going back and forth and back. All these matches went back and forth and back. But Finn was taking too long trying to climb on top of the cage. And a second rope muscle buster from Samoa Joe to end the match. And it seems that Samoa Joe will be down in NXT a little bit longer. So maybe this is the time for Finn to finally come up to the main roster. We will see what will happen after the brand split. But once again, 2 hours of NXT is better than any past few months of 3 hours of Monday Night Raw. And once again, NXT even shines over the WrestleMania card this year. So, all in all, if you get a chance, please look at this. You'll love it. Wrestling fans love it. I love it. And that's about it. This is Wildman Willis signing off. See you next time.